Time is money. Think of time as a bank account, and every single day you get to deposit a new 24 hours. With that being said, you need to be able to properly maximize your productivity level so you get the most on your return. Here are some tips that will pay huge dividends in your daily life and being as productive as possible with your time.
Alright guys, the first one, the Eisenhower Matrix. Ooh. Fancy name, but it's actually super helpful and it's helped me a lot in my personal life. It helps me prioritize my tasks for the day. So what it is it has two axes and it divides your task according to your urgency and importance. Urgent and the most important goes on the top left corner, and those are the things execute right away every single day. For example, you have a doctor's appointment for that day, so that is the most important and the most urgent task, and you need to do that right away. So that's gonna go on the top left. And some things that are not as important, just like, for example, there's a movie coming out and you really want to see it, but it's not that important or urgent compared to your other tasks. So it's gonna go on the bottom right corner.
And this is some things you want to do when you have free time. When you have downtime, like, oh man, I have some time to just sit down, rewind, relax. What are some tasks that I need to get done? Go to the movies with my friends, some favorite movie new came out. Cool. This is the time that you can do this at.
It helps you prioritize your tasks.
Alright guys, the next thing you want to do is attack your time killers. And there is no bigger time killer than this device right here, your cell phones. Cell phones take up, personally for me, they used to take about 9 to 10 hours a day. If you're his hand, they still take up 15 hours of his day. So some tips you want to add into your daily life is, everybody knows about the do not disturb feature we have in our phone. There's actually different modes you can use to customize according to the task at hand, right? So if you're at work or need to tackle a personal goal, or you just need to focus on studying or doing whatever you need, you can set customized filters to accomplish those goals. For example, let's say you're at work. You want to disable notifications from ESPN, Snapchat, messages from your friends, so you're not distracted and find yourself scrolling on your phone for 30 minutes, taking time away from your productivity at work. You can allow notifications from your boss, your peers, and your clients. That way, when it hits 5 o'clock, you've accomplished as much possible that you could have possibly done. And then when you go home, you're not bringing work home.
Because we know how easy it is to be distracted nowadays. Just one notification from Snapchat or Facebook, like wasting like an entire hour from your work.
The next thing that you want to do is monitor your screen time at least twice a week. When my sister told me to check my screen time and I was at 9 hours a day, I was shocked. I was like, how is this even possible that I'm looking at my phone so much? So what I started doing was analyzing, man, I'm spending 7 hours a week on Instagram. I'm watching 10 hours a week on TikTok. And so what I did was, there's a section called limit usage, and here you can set app limits. So if I want to only use TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever app for only 1 hour a day, it will set a time cap. So when you use that app for, let's say for 1 hour is my cap, and when it hits 1 hour, the app is automatically going to get locked by the phone, and I cannot get back into that app until the very next day. So when that 1 hour hits, that app is locked. I can no longer waste my time on that app.
Help you prevent wasting any more time on that specific app.
Exactly. You won't get usage time till the very next day, and you can actually set a schedule. So if you know you are at work from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock and you have studying from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., you can automatically set a schedule. So without you even having to consciously go in and do it, subconsciously, your phone is going to start limiting your distractions and you can be as productive as possible. All right, guys, the last and the most important thing is scheduling. Have a planner or a
calendar.
So at nighttime, before going to bed, what I like to do is, instead of wasting time scrolling through what my friends are doing, I like to start planning my next day before I go to sleep. So when I wake up, I have a game plan. So let's say I need to return some Amazon items and I haven't been able to get to it for 2 weeks. Before I lose my money, I'll set a time aside for, let's say, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna set aside 45 minutes that I'm gonna go to the store, run real quick and drop off these items so I can get that thing done. So when 2 o'clock rolls around, I know exactly what I have to do. I don't have any other tasks at hand. I know I have to get up and go take care of this task, and there's nothing else that's gonna interrupt me during that time because I have set this time aside for a certain task.
And not just that, you can actually use the same planner or schedule to look back, rewind, and analyze whatever you have done for that day and actually learn from those mistakes that you make.
So if there's something you're putting off for like 3 days in a row and it's becoming more and more important,
you do it the next day. You set it at, you move it up to your Eisenhower matrix according to your importance and urgency. You have to do that right away.
So that when you make the schedule for your next day, you know you're gonna set time aside, highly urgent, highly important, and you need to tackle it right away. You want to maybe set more time aside, and you know, hey, I've been reviewing this, I've been putting this all for the last 3 days. I need to get this done tomorrow, ASAP, at that certain time lot. I will be sit down and I will be focused on getting that task done.
It actually helps you get 1% better. That is the whole goal for this channel, guys.
Is to improve. So if you're not reviewing what you have been doing, how can you improve upon that? So review what you do, use that to schedule your next day, get 1% better. And yeah, that's what we had today for you guys. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. That's all we had for you guys today. All right, guys, till next time.